Do you like gazing at the moon? Oh God, I absolutely love moon gazing and stargazing. But the moon is just so magical. Like, I've always felt so connected to the moon, so connected. And I'm so grateful for the moon, right? Like, when it is in all of its glory and completely illuminated, it's so beautiful. And it's just like, I remember one time, I think I was throwing a birthday party for one of my kids, or it was something, or either I was at a birthday party, I'm not sure, but it was nighttime and there was no lights in the backyard, and the moon was full. I think it was the day before the full moon, and the moon was just, and the sky was clear. That was the light. That was the light that we needed. It's the light that kept the party going. It was the light so that you could still see the food on the tables outside. In that moment, I was just so full of gratitude and felt so connected. And so I have a very, very beautiful and strong connection to the moon. Some of you may be familiar with this term, but some people call, or some women call, their menstrual cycle their lunar phase, or their lunar cycle, or their moon time. And it's because of the cycle. It's because of that 28 days, or however many days a woman's cycle is, per woman. But I just love the moon. I absolutely love the moon. We're gonna dive into, I just kind of froze. We're gonna dive into this new moon energy that's coming up. So today is February 7th of 2024, and we have a new moon coming in February 9th, which is in a couple of days, right? So usually you okay? So usually the way that new moon, Tango, Rocco, y'all cannot be on the camera, dude. Like, what? So usually the way that the new moon energy works is it comes in a few days before, then it's strong on its day, and then the energy lingers of whatever moon that is afterwards, especially new moons and full moons. So I want to tap into some moon magic straight up. I got about 5 points here that I want to talk about when it comes to moon magic. The first one is set new intention. It's a great time to set new intention and initiate new projects for the lunar cycle. So let's see, I have reflect on your goals and aspirations, create a list of clear and positive affirmations. So the new moon is black, right? There's no light coming from the sun. So the moon is not there. So the sky is completely black. That's like a blank canvas. Like, I have been doing eyelash extensions for over a decade, and I also love to paint as well. And so when I think of a blank canvas, I think about a client that has no extensions on her lashes, and she's like a blank canvas. I get to go in and I get to create, right? I get to shape it the way I want, or the way she wants. And I get to add the volume, all the different things. It's a blank canvas. Much like painting, you have that beautiful blank canvas with whatever color you've chosen, and it's like you get to decide what you want to put on it, whether it's an intuitive download, whatever. You get to go, you get to get in it. And so that's what the new moon energy is like. It's a blank canvas. It is the opportunity to start something new, okay? And you get to manifest, create, devote to that thing for the entire remaining of that, the rest of that lunar cycle. Next, I have new moon water. So the way that the new moon water works, which I love doing this. I didn't do it on the last new moon, but I will be doing it on this new moon. I just simply put a mason jar with a top on it, outside, usually in my backyard. Usually I put it by some plants as well, because I always just like the way that feels and looks. But so I just put in a mason jar outside, and I set intention that, you know, this jar is out here full of water that I'm willing to drink, and it's being charged with the new moon energy. And from there, in the morning, I try my best to get out there before the sun comes out, because I don't really want the energies to be mixed. I just want new moon water. Sometimes I make it out there, sometimes I don't. But I sometimes just drink that water throughout the day. I've even like made notes on pieces of paper and like taped them on the outside of the jar, or I've written on the jars with different things like affirmations, things that I, you know, wanted to also infuse into this water. So I would drink it throughout the day. I would sometimes use it for other things in my life. I will definitely tap into that here in a little bit, but you can use it as just like a potion throughout the rest of the lunar cycle as well. You can anoint different things. You can anoint, you know, if you have crystals that can get wet, or stones or gems that can get wet, you can anoint those and cleanse them with the new moon energy, you know, ridding any negative lingering energies. Any type of tools that you want clearing on, cleansing on. I have even like sprayed, like I've put that water in like a small spray bottle and used it throughout the month, and like have like taken my tarot cards or like an oracle that I'm working with, and I've just sprayed. Matter of fact, I have some, because I do readings, I have some Palo Santo spray right here. And this stuff is great. Like you just, you know, just spray it. It's amazing. But yeah, you can put it in a bottle like this. You can pour your water in a bottle like this and literally spray it on stuff. If you feel like, you know, you've been, you know, bogged down with negative thoughts and energy and stuff like that, simply open this. You don't probably have to shake it, but spray your crown, spray your heart, spray your sacral, spray your solar plexus, spray your root. Shoot, spray your kids if you have to. I have sprayed my children before and anointed them with the water. So if do what you can do what you have to do with that water. That water is powerful and it's amazing. And what makes it so powerful is the intention that you set on it. That's what makes any type of magic powerful, and that's what makes it magic. Is the one of those things is the intention that you set on it. Okay, carrying on. We have dream work and divination. So during the new moon, it is known to be more of a time for like intense, not intense, but increased intuition and psychic abilities, so that you're able to tap into what needs to be done next, you know. It's kind of that idea of things are dark, and so there's no distraction, right? You're in a more receptive state, and so you're able to receive the information, the guidance, the tools, the knowledge, the goals, the seeds that you need to plant, you need to devote yourself to and move forward, right? You get to understand and know what comes next. You also, what else do I have here? Oh, it also supports you in like gaining and understanding your subconscious desires, because the moon, it governs our subconscious. It governs our emotions. And so you can tap into your subconscious desires as well during the new moon. And so I would recommend as well to have a dream journal. I keep a journal by my bed because I dream a lot. And keep a dream journal, because you receive a lot of information in your dreams. And, you know, we don't always remember them when we wake up, but when you do, you just jot it down. You never know, 2 months from now, you may be guided to go back to that journal and read something, and that's exactly what you needed so that you could move forward. That's exactly what you needed to it's just exactly what you needed for whatever it is that you're doing, you got going on. It's there. Like everything, spirit is always communicating with us. Next is the divination part. So during the new moon, sometimes I will get my cards out and I will do a reading on different situations. 9 times out of 10, it has to do with my goals and me asking for clear understanding, asking spirit to show me through the cards, show me through my intuition. What am I not seeing? What am I not understanding? What am I not doing that I need to do? Show me the unseen. Okay, so the new moon is a great time for pulling out, if you're into tarot or oracles, you know, stuff like that, divination, bones, runes, all that different stuff. It's the perfect time to pull those out if you choose to, and tap in and let your intuition just guide you and show you, reveal to you what you need to know. Next, you have number 4 is cleansing and purification. So kind of like back to that blank canvas, it's a perfect time for like personal and spiritual cleansing, like ridding all the energy from the last lunar cycle and moving forward in a new space, a new energy, right? You may get you some Palo Santo, the actual stick, which looks like, this one's kind of short because I use Palo Santo quite a bit. But get you a Palo Santo stick and light this sucker up and cleanse your space, smudge your space, smudge your body, smudge your stuff, smudge your life, okay? Smudge your life if you feel called to. So yeah, that cleansing and purification. Also going back to the water, like I said earlier, I will use, sometimes I have had like maybe up to 2 gallons of water out in the new moon, and I will literally wash my hair with that water. Like I will lather my hair up like I usually do, lather, and I will rinse it like normal, right? Rinse the soap out and stuff like that, and then I will rinse my hair again once all the soap is out and conditioner or whatever I'm putting in my hair. I will rinse all that out, and then I will take some of that new moon water and just cleanse my hair, because you carry so much energy in your crown. You carry so much energy in your hair, right? And so I've used it for those purposes. I've also, I've washed my dishes in moon water. Before I moved, I actually did not have a dishwasher in my house. And so we was old school for like a decade, hand washing dishes, okay? I'm gonna need y'all to get off the camera. Sorry if the camera keeps moving. My dogs, they do what they want to. They're old and they just do what they want to. Rightfully so. So yeah, I've washed my dishes. What else have I done? If I had a plant that needed some doctoring and some love, I would put some new moon water in that plant, especially an indoor plant. And I would put it in my bathtub. I love taking baths. And so if I wanted to, really cleanse my energy and my aura, I would put a gallon or 2 in my bath water, literally. So there's so many ways that you can like have a clean slate and start anew and start fresh as you move into the new lunar cycle. That's Rocco. Let's see here. Number 5, this is the last one, is planting seeds and using earth magic. So when I say planting seeds, I mean that metaphorically, and then I also mean that literally. So literally, perfect time to start a garden. Like you literally can, there's always something you can plant, right? There's seasonal things that you can always plant. So if you wanted to plant something and you wanted to start a garden, a new moon, the beginning of that cycle, that lunar cycle, is the perfect time to go ahead and get your hands in some dirt and plant you some seeds, right? And then metaphorically is like those ideas that you intuited, right? Because this is such an increased intuitive time. And just psychic abilities are just online, right? Just there. This is the perfect time to grab those seeds and plant those goals, plant those desires, get clear on what it is that you're doing, what it is that you want. Plant those metaphorical seeds in your soul, okay? In your heart, in your spirit, okay? So yeah, new moons I have here. New moons are a great time to just definitely harness that energy, harness that fresh, new beginning, clarity energy. But overall, new moon energy is for fresh starts, starting creative projects, planting the seeds, starting a garden, cleansing your space, cleansing your energy. Another thing that's not here, but maybe you do a little cleaning too, right? Like say you have a very cluttered area in your house, or we all have a junk drawer in our kitchen. I hate the junk drawer, but clean that drawer out. Clean that out, because that's just stagnant energy. It's stagnant energy. Get rid of stuff that you're not using. Get rid of stuff that you're not using. If you haven't used something in the last few months, 9 times out of 10 you ain't gonna use it. And if you need to use it, you can get it again. You have to sometimes make space for new things by getting rid of old things. So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for vibing out with me and my energy here at Empress Expressions. My name is Amber and I am the Empress here. If you would like to chat about this, talk about this, drop some comments down below, like this video and subscribe. And don't forget to get your Living Soul profile report, because we are going to continue to unfold and dive deep into the Living Soul for the rest of this year, moving forward. And so I would love for you all to really be able to truly tap in on a deeper level, because you know what your numbers are. So that link is in the description box below. And until next time, I send you peace, I send you light, and I send you love. Bye.